Welcome to Ndsars TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe, and beside it is a notification bell. Turn the bell on. It's very important as it enables you to know when I upload a new video so that you will be the first person to check it out. I bring to you information about the globe, especially Nigeria to be precise. Now today I'm going to present to you another interesting video as we will listen and watch the video together. Let us watch.
The protesters at Lekki toll gate. In fact, I participated to a lot of extent. I was actually the lady on the stage on the day of the shooting with DJ Switch telling people not to stand, that they should sit down so that we won't have so much casualty, and so that these military people will know that we are sober even in our position. And even when they started their shooting, it wasn't even up until the time of curfew before the shooting started. And this shooting were in two parts, and they were shooting in the air and they were shooting directly at people. If you go check those videos of that day, see me on the stage, and I was looking at the dimension of their shooting. I saw these guys shooting at people directly, and people were falling. People were dying instantly. At least with my own very eyes, I could count 6 persons that were lifeless. In fact, one elderly man that was wearing lace. I interviewed him a few minutes before that shootout, and the man, his body is nowhere to be found, no information about him anymore. And since that day till this present point in time, I've been combing hospitals about, searching for the database of these people, because they become our own responsibility. We were the people, the front runner of that protest, and it's our responsibility to take care of those people that were down. So many people were in the hospital. We heard that the government was giving them free treatment, but the negligence from the general hospitals was nothing to write home about. They were giving people free treatment without provision for feeding and all that. And these people, from that day to this present point, a few of us had to be making provision for their feeding. At some point, the hospital will say they have done their best and they should continue to pay on their own. We start taking responsibility for these bills up on this present point in this point from Lekki toll gate, that their legs have been amputated. I have victims that are dead, that their families are here. I have victims that had bullets in their brain, that they made it through the surgery. I have victims that are still in emergency ward up until we have dozens of victims to show for this. So I don't know why somebody will come out to say that people didn't die, to say that they didn't shoot at anybody, and a few people just fell because they had high blood pressure or something. I don't understand where that excuse is coming from. I've not been able to come on here because I had to go around hospitals on a daily basis, taking care of these people. What we want is justice. We want the government to admit to what they have done and do the right thing. We're not saying we want to, we know we don't even have what it takes to fight them. But they should please. These people have become, they're not even useful to themselves. And on them and start offering them 200,000. It's disheartening. And people are saying this does not exist. Please, I'd like you to go into that bus and see victims there. I see you have hundreds of victims in the hospital that are yet to be discharged. Some of them are in Bobby, some of them are in lawsuit, some of them are in private hospital. This is real. This happened. I saw that, but in fact, somebody pushed me and took my own bullets. Somebody took my own bullets. If it wasn't for the general that came later to stop the shooting, they would have killed every one of us at that place. But I approached that general and I begged him. I said, please, we need to go get ambulance for these people. And he gave me, that's the passage to go get ambulance. And I'm bringing the ambulance to that spot. They turned us back. This happened. Nigerians, this happened. People died. And bodies were taken away. Bodies were taken to hospitals. And at night, they were disposing of these people. It could be anybody, it could be me, it could be anybody that's related to any one of us. Out with one voice and see through this. This is what we don't want in this society. We don't want to be marginalized. We are citizens, for God's sake. We voted these people in power. They should not oppress us with the same power we have given to them. They should stop this and do the right thing. And what we want is government that is accountable. That is what we are asking for, nothing more. We just want accountability. We want to be able to respect our officers, and our officers give us our own respect. Police are supposed to be our friend. We were fighting for their own cause. We were asking that police should be reformed. We were asking that police welfare should be increased so that they will be respected in the society. It was not enough for them to shoot at anybody. They were not criminals. They were not hooligans. Lekki Tollgate was peaceful. I slept on that ground for days. It was a peaceful protest. These people don't deserve it. These people don't deserve to be turned out or to be neglected. Then we have people with amputated legs. We have people with brain surgery in this van. We have dozens of them that are yet to be discharged. Yes. This is real. This is from Lekki Tollgate Massacre 2020 on the 10th. Please, we want justice. Justice is what we want to cry for here. We want justice. We don't want to be silenced. We don't want to be marginalized even in our own country. That is why we have come here today to show victims. They said nobody was shot at. They said nobody died. We have accounts of people that died. I was there on that stage. I was the one telling people sit down, don't run. Some people died. People are still in the hospital. People are still in the emergency ward as I speak to you right now. And people are not even properly treated in those hospitals. They take them to. They treat them halfway and they send them out of the hospital. We have to take responsibility from that day till this point in time. I have been combing hospitals. We've been seeing to their welfare, to their medical bills. From that day till this point, and we are still doing. Like this morning, we had to rush one to the hospital because it's not balanced yet. Please, we want justice for these people. Thank you very much.
Now let me have your name. You're a petitioner yourself.
My name is Dabira Oluwa.
Yes.
Adeyinka.
Okay.
And I was active during the protest. In fact, I was the one telling the people not to run so that there won't be so much casualties on that day. So I am a living witness. I knew what I saw. More than 6 people were down before I went in search for ambulance on that day. And we have dozens of victims that have been amputated in the hospitals everywhere. Some of them are still in the mud. In fact, I have a victim here that still has bullets in his body that is yet to be removed. He has gone through 4 surgery. I have people that have gone through 3 surgeries. And sometimes from the hospital, they even discharge them without proper treatment. In fact, the government is saying they are giving them treatment and they are not providing food, welfare for these people. It is so terrible. Since on that 20th, I've been combing hospitals in the whole of Lagos State to find these people. And we have been taking care of them on our own account. This is unfair. This is injustice. And this is the height of it. We want justice for these people. We want these people to be properly taken care of. We want an account for everything that happened in that place. Because people died. And you cannot afford to silence people. They are human beings like you and I. We have to speak for them.
Can you give us names of some of the hospitals where they
we had Ught, Bobby, Masus, Ikeja, and all. Everywhere. Reddington, they moved them from Reddington is one hospital that I'm so disappointed at. Yes. They started covering up every details that would give us headway to this matter because we knew we took dead bodies to that place. And all for them to come and tell us that they cannot give me I went personally to see their doctor. I met with the HR and he told me to give him 24 hours to provide the database of all these people. And not until date, he has not gotten back to us. And we are looking for people. People died. Some families are not able to come out because they are under threat. We know many people they are threatened. We know many people they are trying to bribe with 200,000, 500,000. Can they heal their wounds? Can they replace their amputated legs back? Can he give back? Can he bring back this lady's brother? Can he bring him back? We just want justice. That's why we are here. People were shot at. I saw it. They tried shooting at me. Somebody else took my own bullet. People were shot at.
I don't know if you're aware, but there was this maybe notice on Twitter, maybe last month or some weeks back, where people offered to give money to victims. They were asking for victims to come out that they're going to give money, maybe 2 million.
How do they want to give money to victims? How do they want to locate those victims? What do they know? You can't. I know that people can come out and say they are victims. These people are everywhere. They are there. Do it properly. If you want to offer money to them, go through the right process. Offer the money. Let the world see you. What you are doing. Don't call them a secret. Don't go. Those are, I call those what do you call it? Social media money. What do you call it? I don't know what they call it. Audio money. That's what I call it. What we want is I saw a lot of celebs on that stage on that day. How many of them have gone back to the hospital to look after these people? You let them out. We all let them out on the streets, and they came on the streets all to sacrifice their life them again. It's unfair to humanity.
Okay. I don't know, but the Lagos State government said that it also set aside some money to take care
I don't know anything about Lagos State government money. I have been taking care of over 30 people from on the 20th till this present point in time. Individuals have been the ones supporting. I don't know anything about Lagos State money. I don't have any connection with any government funding. And that is not even my area of interest. My area of interest is own up, apologize for the mistakes that have been made, and make amends with these people. I mean, so that they can have succor, so that they can have something to fall back on. That is what we are asking for. Let's stop lying about that nobody died. Let's stop it. Fine, even if you can't discover the people that you people have taken away to go and you took bodies away. I am aware. I saw it with my eyes.
I saw.
Even if you cannot pinpoint that one, please, these ones that are alive, take care of them. You have made them become society property. They can no longer function the way they're supposed to be functioning. Some of them don't have legs anymore. Some of them cannot think properly because they have gun in their brain. They have bullets in their brains. I have a boy here that 2 bullets was removed from his head.
They don't memory loss.
I should like to say,
Okay, the council.
yes,
You just introduce yourself.
additional. It's my name. I'm a legal practitioner, and I've been representing them for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
We came out and we had to even change tactics. One, we discovered that the panel was meant to serve as a cover-up. But this particular panel has shown so much fairness and integrity, and it beholds us to present the fact that we know to the world. If you do not speak out, and there's been deliberate effort, and I'm saying this seriously, by the agents of the government, specifically of the Lagos State government, to run my clients. And so many of them were not even my clients, but the Ndsars protesters, to run them out of town, to clamp them down, either by inducement, by coaxing, and not to allow them to come up with the panel. There are frantic efforts, I can say this authoritatively, frantic efforts even over the weekend to prevent this action by their agents, their lawyers.
But when you say practical, can you give us specifics?
Yes,
How
yes, they got
exactly?
to know that we are coming here to present this, to do this demonstration, to show to the world that actually people were shot at, that actually people were severely injured, that actually people died. And then there were contacts made to prevent this particular action, and we refused it. And we are saying that you cannot compromise this level of atrocity. I'm standing massively. People were shot at by security agencies, including the Nigerian military and the police. This is the truth. And if not that this matter was adjourned to December 11th, we might not have done this. But the adjournment is at the instance of a key party to this suit, that is the LCC. They said the gentleman was traveling and everything, and he was not even saying something that could be so tangible. But the magnanimity of the panel, and they consider that it's good for that person. So the matter was adjourned, and that creates a law. That's a law. That's a law. And then there was this fear on our part, and reasonable fear too. There is an intention, deliberate intention to scrap this panel hamstringing by way of a legal process. And we are proved right when a suit came up 2 days ago, and that the police themselves, put it up. What's wrong with this one? That is a serious matter here. So what we are saying? Then they now came up this they are funny suits that is trick in front of me. They are funny suits that the police is asking for all these panels to stop. You will recall that about 3 weeks ago, actually informed the panel that we've had information that there are physical efforts to even made to scramble this particular panel. So yesterday when the news now came again that that the IGP is now claiming that he was not even aware of that and everything became like a crackdown. I was talking to Channels Television this morning, and we are in this struggle. We are in this struggle not only for the people who died, not only for the people who are suffering now, but for the future of our children. Government must not continue with the culture of reckless impunity. Cannot. And the earlier citizens of this country, they throw cowardice away, they throw compromise away, they throw looking up unto God. Well, people say if you don't fight for yourself, the heaven will not help you. The citizens must Sh0Cking. You must Sh0Cking. You must speak up. You must stand up for your rights. Yes, this is all what Ndsars is about. And you could see the shilly-shally of government. So these people are here. If my friends who are journalists are interested, you see their bodies. A lot of iron in their body. Their parents, some of their parents are here. They say the parents are not coming. We know what it took us to even encourage these ones to come. So all those ones who are working for government, or some people are naive. Some people are on payroll. And they say they are activists. So I say that we don't know what we are doing. They believe the military totally, and that it's only 2 people, and the one who uses dropped on the floor and all that. It's rubbish. And I told one of them, who is a bit close to me, that you should know that our level, we will not be frivolous. We will not defy. It's only that our people are so timid. Our people are so afraid. They will say, Ijoba, can anybody fight government? Can anybody win government? Government is not your master. Government are yourself. They call a civil servant. The president of the country is no excellency. He is a public official that you vote for. The governor is not an excellency. They serve us. We are the excellency. The sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria. And the earlier the citizens know this, and you ask and demand for your rights, the better for this country. Yes. Otherwise, they will continue cheating us. Yes.
Sir, I know some of your clients have submitted petitions on victims of the shooting.
Yes.
Have you been given a date for when those petitions will be?
No, we are part of the process already, because we have been participating in the cross-examination of the military man who came, and then the LCC. When the government started finishing their own side of the story, we will tell our own side of the story. And more people are coming. More people are coming. The truth is that actually an atrocity was perpetrated in Lekki on the 20th of October 2020. A murderous atrocity, a massacre. There are living witnesses. Because anybody who's saying that we are the cops, that person is either ignorant or has not read the case of Alpha Akpana. That's a native state case. You don't need to show the body before you can prove a case of murder. This is the truth.
Thank you very, very much.
Yes. That's the same one song go.
Solidarity
forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Ndsars now. Ndsars now. Ndsars now. Sh0Cking
Which one is snap picture?
My friend. Still remember?
I still remember. I like to.
Bless you.
Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Please willkommen to meinem Kanal. Mein Name ist Linda Chukwueze. It comes as Miguel. That red button that says subscribe, and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the.
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man. Subscribe to Ndsars TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comments down below, and Share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.